Hello, Cancer. This is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from June 24 to June 30, 2019. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you to those of you who donated to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you to those of you who purchased private readings with me. Always my pleasure to get those done for you. If you're new, welcome. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So, Cancer, we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Emperor. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So the Lovers in reverse. What I'm getting with the Lovers in reverse is that you're feeling oblivious about a situation in your life. Okay, that you need to you need to pay attention to your gut feeling, your intuition. Pay attention to that, right? Try to analyze it and get clear about what it is and why you're feeling that way. All right. There is a reason. Don't ignore that, okay? Is it still a positive card even though it is reversed? You may be finding yourself you need to make a decision about something and you're not able to make that decision. So it's, making a choice, right? And also this is, you may be attracted to somebody at work, but you need to indicate, you need to really think about that. And you need to be cautious. Is it wise to mix business with pleasure? Because, that could bite you in the rear later on, okay? Could get you into some trouble where you may lose your job. Think about that. Is that worth it? Think about all the worst case scenarios that can happen with that situation. Because I do feel like, that cannot work in your favor, okay? So we do have the Eight of Wands here, and that's you receiving some type of message, text message, phone call, or an email. This also could be traveling for some of you. But when you receive this is going to be things, happening rather quickly here, okay? And I really feel like when you get this, you're not going to be able to make a choice, and you're going to be like, well, what do I do? Because things are happening very quickly. Others of you are waiting on a decision, but when you get this call, when you get this news, it's going to be very good. Again, some of you may be traveling by air. This has to do with your stability because we have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is all about structure and stability, right? Paying attention to the organization and following through with logic. Also, play by the rules. Play by those rules of that organization, okay? If you're asking a question that I have not touched on, this is a strong yes. Financial stability going on here. Feeling very ambitious because you do have the World card. And the World card tells me that, things are going to start to feel completion. You're going to start to feel completed, whole. You're going to feel like, oh, I finally able to achieve my goals. I'm going to finally have that success. I have that confidence, okay? This is really, when you get this message, though, it's going to have you feeling like you need to celebrate celebrate life because it's something very positive. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for Cancer? What else do we have for Cancer, June 24 to June 30, 2019? Some of you have been working really, really hard. You're being very focused, laying down that groundwork. But guess what? There are some progress. There is progress coming up. There is some rewards coming your way. What else do we have for Cancer? June 24 to June 30, 2019, Spirit. What does Cancer need to hear, know, or do? All right, you have the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands is saying, Cancer, that you're going to get a message, right, that's going to have you feeling really good. Again, I get a strong feeling you're going to be traveling. Money is going to look better. Whatever it was that you were trying to make happen is finally going to happen. Some of you may be moving house here. Some of you, this has been a long journey for you, right? You also may be gaining more clients, more customers, whatever that may be. Some of you may be relocating to another city, state, or even out of the country. What else? What else, Spirit? What else? It's going to bring you some celebration here with the Three of Cups, being happy and being able to celebrate because you're finally walking away from something that has not been working in your favor, a situation that has not been good for you. So you are leaving something behind to do because you're in the search for something better. You're wanting something better, right? So I'm definitely feeling like you are going to be pursuing this new path that comes your way. Let's see what else. Yep, here we are, the Chariot. This is you moving forward. This is you moving forward. I'm going to put this over here. This is you moving forward, feeling excited about life when you get this message. Just, a lot of movement. Some of you may be even buying a house. Again, traveling. I do feel like you're going to be traveling. All right, we have a lot of cards that just fell out. I'm going to go ahead and take them. They're all face up. 10 of Pentacles here. Financial stability. Here you are with the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight is coming in. He was very slow, right? But now there's progress. This is good news about money. Some of you maybe had invested in, right? But whatever it was, it's finally something that's coming to fruition. Something that there was a delay on here. But guess what? You have the Six of Swords. This is you moving away, moving towards something better, leaving a situation that is no longer working for you, traveling, less stress, leaving for a job that's better for you, right? This is actually physical movement here. Again, you have a lot of movement here. A lot of you have been on a defense and, standing your guard, just really, this is it. But guess what? There's finally some positive changes. Things start to move along. Things start to look better for you. You start to feel more ambitious as you move through this. Some of you were stuck in a situation that really you needed to move away from. You have this Ace of Wands. Again, this is new energy, a new beginning. This is a new career, a fresh start, a good time to start something new, a new business. This is like this new opportunity is going to allow you to have a new life, Cancer. It's going to bring you a new life. Financial stability, celebration, happiness. This is something that was delayed for a little bit, but now things are going to start to move forward. Okay. Some of you have been disappointed about something. Again, here's the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is saying, hey, guess what, Cancer? I'm bringing you something new. News that's going to be a little overwhelming, but guess what? It's welcome changes here. You were disappointed with a partnership here, feeling dissatisfied with it. But we have the Knight of Cups here, and he comes in and he says, I'm bringing you something good. Follow your heart. There's good news. You're going to feel very positive. You're going to be excited about this decision. You're going to be grounded. You're going to feel like you've worked really, really hard for that. But make sure you pay attention to the details that are coming in. So finally, progress after delays, good messages, good movement. So there's a lot of movement here, moving somewhere. Okay, moving away from stressful situations to something more positive, something more stable, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will talk next week.